Bye, Mila. Bye. Holy, and this is a Canadian winter. Finally, winter's hit, but that's cool. We gotta go to the gym. Nothing's gonna stop us anyway, because we got 4-wheel drive. Whew, that's cold. 20 centimeters of snow today. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we got a beautiful day. We're gonna go edit some photos. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to post them. We're putting them up. It's gonna be fun. But first, we gotta go to the gym, so let's go. I'm gonna go get a real quick jiu-jitsu workout in, then we're gonna go shoot some content, then we're gonna upload it. I'm gonna show you guys how I edit in Lightroom, so we'll see you soon. I gotta go train. Whew, it is cold out. I know most of you guys are from the States, but you're gonna see a little bit of Canada today. We're gonna do some shooting. I'm gonna take a shot just right here. I like the snow. I like the trees in the back. Then we're gonna go put it in Lightroom and make it sick. Let's go. All right, guys, we're back in our YouTube center. We got our photo. We're gonna jump into Lightroom. I'm gonna show you guys how I like to edit my photos. And then in our next video, I'm gonna show you how you should be posting, what hashtags you should be using, how you can increase your engagement. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into Lightroom and edit this photo. All right, so we are inside Lightroom now. This is my favorite editing app. This is what I use to edit the majority of my photos. And here is the photo that we took today. So the first thing that we're gonna start with our detail. Okay, so when I go here, I always wanna bring up the sharpness first. So I'm gonna take the sharpness and I'm gonna bring this up just to make my picture a little bit more clear, and I can kind of see exactly where I would like to edit it and what I would like to do with it. Then in the detail section here, I also like to bring the luminance up. So this is gonna make our photo a little less rough. It's good for like taking down skin tone and stuff like that and making it a little bit more smooth. So I'm just gonna bring this up slightly right there, and that's all I'm gonna do in the detail section. I'm gonna bring this down. It's a little bit more clear now, and now we're gonna go into our basic section. So this is where the most of the magic happens. Okay, so with this style of a photo, this is a winter shot. So we start with our temperature, and I'm gonna bring the temperature down because it is a winter photo. If it was a summer photo, I would probably bring it up a little bit more like this, so you guys can see it's kind of like that brighter summery style if I go a little bit farther. But what I want to do for this photo, I want to bring it down so this way we can get that blue feel in it where it's a little bit more freezing, it's cold, it's like that wintry feel. You can see right there when I bring it down to -10, it's definitely more of a winter style shot. So we're gonna start with that there. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our exposure. So again, depending on the picture, if it's a winter photo, I like to bring it down. If it's a summer photo, I like to bring it up. So when I take this here on the exposure and I bring this down, I'm gonna bring it to about -30. And then you can see it kind of makes my background a little bit more clear. It gives me more of that like darker, mysterious look. So we're gonna stick with that. Then we're gonna go to our contrast, and I'm gonna take our contrast up to about +17. this right here, you can see it kind of makes it a little bit darker, which I like around the face. You can see the tone is a little bit different, so we're going to use that there. Then what we're going to do next, we're going to go to highlights. Okay, so again, this is another winter summer type of thing, but because we have snow in this shot all around here, I'm going to bring the highlights down instead of up, because I'd like to pull that snow out and make it one of the features in this photo. So I'm going to take this right here and we're going to bring it all the way down to 60. And you guys can see as I do that, the snow is starting to be a lot more clear and we're getting way more clarity in it. So now that I have that up there, I'm going to go down to whites. Okay, I'm not going to do anything with the shadows because I do kind of like the darkness of this photo, so I'm going to leave that. But I am going to go to the whites and I'm going to bring the white up. And the reason for that is because I brought the exposure down and I brought the highlights down. So now when I bring the whites up, I'm going to get that tone and that nice color that I want in the white for the snow. So I'm going to take this up all the way to 40. And you guys can see as I do that, this looks really, really cool. And it brings that bright feature out. So I've kind of pulled some darkness in the spots that I want. I've got the snow exactly how I want. You can see it. And now I got my whiteness up. So next thing here, we're going to go to blacks. Okay, so I'm going to take the black down again. I'm not going to bring it up because I really do like the darkness and the cold feel of this. So we're going to take that down to about -12. There. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go to our clarity. And I'm going to bring this clarity up. I don't like to usually bring it up too much. You can see like if I keep going, kind of makes it look a little bit more of like a fake style of a photo, but it does look really, really cool. And there is a lot of detail in it, okay? But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to bring it up as much because I don't want to take away any of the color so much. And that's what clarity does do. It does bring out the clarity, but it also slightly brings down the color a little bit. So I prefer not to go too high on that one. So I kind of like how this photo looks already. I'm going to keep this tutorial a little bit more basic so you guys can see like what I like to do. And I'm not going to get into the more advanced details, but this is something that can like really up your photo content and make your guys' page look really, really good. So this is exactly how I'm going to leave this photo. But what I am going to do first, I'm going to go to this tool right here before we finish. And this is our adjustment brush. So when I click on that, you can see like I'm going to go to new and I have a new brush that I'm going to put. So now I can make it big, I can make it small, but all I want to do is I'm going to get the face, and when I click here, you can see all my different options that I can brush, but all I want is the sharpness. So I'm going to sharpen the face so that it pops out a little bit, and then the rest of the photo remains the exact same. So here, when you guys see, I go to adjustment, I have my brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 0 so I can see what I'm coloring, and I'm going to make all this right here red. And now, once I'm finished brushing it, I hit 0 again, and you can see the face has popped a little bit more. I'll take this off so you can fully see it. And now our face is popping exactly what I wanted. Maybe what I would do is I would do some of the Jeep as well, so that kind of pops and makes it a little bit more cool. But that right there is exactly how I would edit this style of a photo. Now, when you guys are editing your photo, really play around with it and get a feel for like yourself as an editor of like what you really, really like. And I try to say there's no perfect way. There's nothing like, there's no bad way either. Just get a feel for what your viewers like to see and your followers like to see, and then try to stick to that color tone so your whole Instagram grid looks the exact same, and it'll keep it really professional looking, and trust me, people are gonna like it. Okay, so now this photo is done. We're gonna go upload this into our Instagram now, and I'm gonna export it directly into our Instagram, because that's another thing. you want to try to not export it you want to export it the least amount of times as possible, because every time you export a photo, it knocks the quality down a little bit. And Instagram, as we know, is all about quality. The better your photo, the better engagement it's going to be. So get really picky on that, and let's make sure that we create proper content. So let's go upload this photo, guys. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode. I'm going to go post this video on my Instagram channel. That's _Daniel Hale _. So go check it out. Give me a follow. Send me a DM. Say what's up. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys want to see next. I'm going to do 2 videos per week. So don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.